Hello and welcome to Shanzen Zen Jamaican Vibes. So today we're going to explore a huge sinkhole that's expanding in the community of Sandy Bank here in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. And this is the road that's going to take us to the area. But before we get there, however, I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what a sinkhole is and how it occurs. So a sinkhole is a depression in the ground that has no natural external surface drainage. So basically this means that when it rains, all of the water stays inside the sinkhole and typically drains into the subsurface. And sinkholes can be very dramatic because the land usually stays intact for a period of time until the underground space just get too big, and if there is not enough support for the land above the spaces, then a sudden collapse of the land surface can occur. And that is what has taken place here in Sandy Bank. So sinkholes are most common in what geologists call karst terrain, and these are regions where the type of rocks below the land surface can naturally be dissolved by groundwater circulating through them. So some of the soluble rocks include salt beds, domes, gypsum, limestones, and other carbonate rocks. So typically what happens is that when water from rainfall moves down through the soil, these type of rocks begin to dissolve, and this creates an underground space and caverns. So this is what is happening here, and we're going to explore this huge sinkhole. And as you can see guys, it's a very bumpy ride to the area where the sinkhole is located, but we're almost there. So we're in the community of Sandy Bank in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, and we're at the place where there's a huge sinkhole and it's expanding. So we're going to hear from a resident from the community, and we're going to try to see if we can see what's inside there. I'm scared to go close, so let me just try my best to allow you guys to view the sinkhole. Throw a stone. Alright, so this is Tracy, and she's a resident here. So Tracy, what's been going on here?
Well, approximately 3 weeks ago, we found this hole. There was nothing here before, but since the heavy rains, somebody was walking by and he heard sounds in the bushes. When he actually looked over, he said he saw trees sinking in the earth.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
So he came and he told my neighbor about it. I saw my neighbor walking and I said, you know, what's going on? And she told me that there's a hole down by the bottom. So like a few hours later, I decided that, you know, I want to go and see this hole that they're talking about.
Right.
So when I came down here, I heard like splashes inside the hole. So then I dressed back a little bit because I was wondering what kind of sound is that, because that sound like when the sea is rough, right? And the wave splashes against the reef.
Right.
That was the sound. And I was here standing right there, and I was looking into the hole, and then while I was standing, I actually saw a tree going down.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, oh my God, this is something else. This was amazing. This is the first time I have seen something like this.
Right,
And I
right.
was born, and I mean, I'm born and grow in this community here of Treasure Beach. And we were standing on the other side of the road. And while we were standing there, and we hear the splash down there, you could feel the earth vibrating as it was an earthquake.
Oh.
Then, you know,
That was the earth giving
that
way.
was the earth giving way under. Some persons
Yeah.
were saying that, you know, there might be a crocodile under there. So I was saying, no, that is impossible for
Yeah.
a crocodile. to vibrate the earth like that.
Yes,
You know?
exactly.
So then, persons start to come and go, and we start throwing stone in there, so we could hear when the stone drop. But after that, everybody was like theorizing, like, I wonder how deep is it and all of that. So on the second Sunday, I came down here and I looked into it, and believe me, it has no bottom.
No bottom.
No bottom.
Oh my
Right?
God.
And then there's like, when you look inside it, you see like a cave, like a tunnel gone under the earth.
Really?
Yes,
Oh
there's a
my
tunnel.
God.
And there's another guy who looked in there, and he said it has two tunnels. One is heading towards the road. I am not sure because I was afraid, so I didn't spend that long to look.
Oh
But
my
I saw the
God.
one that's going across the bushes.
Whoa.
Yes.
So that means the road is in danger.
It is in danger. I would think it is in danger.
Oh, and then you have children walking by sometimes,
Yes,
right?
man, this is a road that joins the other community, because this is a road that Bluntas people use, Bluntas, Lewistown, Newcomb Valley, Bacon, and all of that. But the good thing is, though, that there's not school in session at this time.
Right.
Because the children would walk by.
Oh
And you know that children are very curious.
Yes, oh yes.
So that is the good part about it. And well, as citizens, we encourage each other not to let their child like walk alone on this road.
Exactly.
Right, because you never know what can happen. You never
Right.
know. Even though they came and they caution it off with yellow tape, as you see,
Yes.
the yellow tape here. But at the same time, there's still space for people to go under the fence or over the climb over here. And this morning I was coming down, and there was a little boy from Bacon, and he was telling me that, he said, Miss Tracy, you know that I walked that road up to the other day? And I said, really? And he said to me, yes, I wanted to go home, but I didn't want to take the long road, so I just walked. I said, you didn't see the hole? He said, no, I didn't. I wasn't looking for anything.
Oh my God. So that means we have to either community members have to tell each other or something, because have anybody from the government come to visit?
Well, the councillor came, Mr. Jeremy Palmer, and Floyd Green, which is our MP, who happens to be the Minister of Agriculture. He came and he said he was going to send a team of what you call them now?
Geoengineer?
Geologists, right,
Yeah.
and mines. So we don't know what is happening with that. Haven't heard from him since. I know he came to the area because he called and asked the direction, and I gave him, so I know that he came. But in terms of follow-up, I don't know where that reached.
Yeah, because I was saying that the information that I got on sinkholes based on my research, they're saying basically there's nothing that can be done to a sinkhole. When there's a sinkhole, there's nothing much that can be done.
Well, I heard a doctor the other night on the news saying the same thing. But our concern is we would like someone to come and test it, because we don't know. We have a well up further. The well is called Joe Bowl Well.
Right.
And that well, I was told that well can drink the Caribbean Sea, and it doesn't full.
What?
Right, and they're theorizing now that back in the days, from the Arawak days, there were river heads, and it was bunged by those people. So we're not sure, since as persons
So maybe this
tested
can be bunged.
Yeah, so we don't know what's going on under there. So we would definitely love for someone to come and do some checks and test the water maybe, and see what kind of water is it, because we are not sure, and we haven't heard anything else. And if you notice, it is getting wider. Well, you might not know, but for me who walk this road daily,
Yes.
it is getting wider.
And do you have any idea how deep it is?
Well, a community member send a rope down there and measure it. So from where you see the surface
Yes.
to where the water starts down there, it is 56 feet deep.
Oh my God.
Yes, so it is an extremely deep hole.
Yes, that's very deep.
Right.
And this just happened how long ago? About
Approximately 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Oh my God. This
Yeah.
is definitely something that we should seek some assistance from the government. I hope they come back early and do something
Yes.
about it. If it's even to move the road or something.
That's
But-
what they were suggesting, but because they are waiting on the relevant person to come. They don't want to do anything before they're sure what is it.
Yes.
Because some persons are saying that they could dump it up, but no. There's no way you can dump a hole that you don't know what's the origin, what's the cause.
Right,
Because
right.
you might dump it here and then it break out somewhere else, or you dump it and it drowned off. People, you can never tell. We don't know what it is.
They need the persons from the minings, right?
Right,
And
mines
geology.
and geology, yes.
Right, they need those persons to come and test it and look at it and see what can be done. because you said, as you said, you have children passing by, even though school is not in right now, but you'll probably have one and few children passing still. And are there any animals over there?
Well, you know, it's a cow pasture.
It's a cow pasture?
Yes, even though you see it grow up and look like this, it is a cow pasture.
So cows are over there?
Well, I don't think the guy sent any cow, put back any cow over there.
Oh,
from
since he found out. Okay.
Because the mayor was in touch with him, the mayor, Mayor Derek Sangster, because he came also, and from the St.Elizabeth Municipal Corporation, they came. The superintendent of road and works, along with the disaster coordinator for the parish, Miss Lewis.
Yeah.
They came, right? She's pretty much concerned about the whole, you know. She's making a lot of call and stuff too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, there has to be something done about it. Cause you know what I want to do though? I want to try and throw a stone down in there to hear.
Yes, we have to throw something that is big. And look, my next concern is another resident found another hole.
Really?
Well, it is not a deep hole, you know, but the formation is there.
Oh,
that
yes?
the hole is forming. Yes, on the other side of the road, on the other person's property. So we're not sure if it is connected. As I said, it can be connected and it can go across the road. We're not sure. So I am scared to even walk on this road. You hear I tell you not to park on the road?
Yes.
Because I am scared. I don't stop here in vehicles or anything like that because I'm very feared.
So the hole would be over on that side?
Yes, you can look.
Oh. Whoa.
The formation is there, so we don't know if it linked.
Right. Because it could be coming from over there, just like you said, the person said they saw the
look right here.
tunnel. Oh, yes, it's forming. It's forming.
It's forming into a hole.
It is forming into a hole.
Yes.
Oh my God, so this road, soon probably we can't drive on it anymore.
I would think.
Oh my God. Well, it's a good thing that it was the police who came and did the caution tape around
I'm
it.
not sure because I went to work the morning and I stopped here. It was the same morning that TVJ was here.
Right.
So while I was going to work, I saw them. There was nothing here. In the night when I came back, then it was cordoned off with yellow tape. So I am not sure who did it.
Okay.
But whoever did it, we're grateful.
Right. You know, I'm just going to go over there and explore and see if I can throw a stone over there and hear what it sounds
and hear
like.
the splash. Yes, man.
But
you have to get a big stone. A little stone, you won't hear that.
Let me see if I can get a big stone.
I don't think we have any more stones if you look because
people have been trying to
yes.
to hear the sound.
So if you notice,
So we're just gonna see if we find a big stone so we can hear what it sounds like when you throw a stone down in there. Let me see this one. This one is not so big. This one too small, right?
You won't hear anything with that.
Oh.
Trust me, we don't have it. You see how far we have to walk clean up all the stones right there already. Maybe we can't use this one because this might be the
Whoa.
Let's see if we can use this.
Okay. So guys, we're going to throw a stone in the hole, in the sinkhole, and then we're going to hear, you're going to hear exactly what it sounds like when something is thrown down in there. So you can have an idea of what's going on here in Sandy Bank. Whoa.
You hear that?
Yeah man, that's water and that sounds like it has no end. Like it's going all the way down.
Yes. And you hear how long it takes before it drops?
Right. Oh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous to the community. So we're in Sandy Bank here in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, and this was Tracy, a resident here, and as you can see, she is very concerned about this expanding sinkhole. She's concerned for her safety and for the safety of others who traverse this road. This road, she said, takes you to which community, Tracy?
To Bluntas, Lewiston, Bacon, Newcomb Valley, Short Hill. I mean, it's a adjoining road, so a lot of persons use it instead of going around all the way to the police station.
Okay, so we want to see what can be done. We're waiting to hear. She's waiting to hear back from the relevant authority. The mayor was here, the MP was here, and the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Fly Green, was here, and they said that they would come back with some persons from geology and minings, if I'm correct. So when they come here, I'm going to come back and do another interview with Tracy and we hear what they're saying about it. But for now, we're going to leave it here. So
And just before you leave it though, just
right.
before you leave it, I'm appealing to truckers, people who have truck, please do not use the road. Because sometimes salesperson use this road, you know. Because as I said, it's adjoining. So they, instead of going around, they come here to deliver goods to some of the local shops that we have in the lane here.
Right.
So I am asking for persons who drive heavy vehicle, please not to use your heavy vehicle on this particular stretch of the road because it is very dangerous.
Right.
And underneath the earth is very hollow and we don't want any casualties. So I am appealing, please, please do not use big trucks on this road.
And parents, please don't allow your children to come on this road. Unsupervised if they have to walk, make sure there's an adult walking with them because you know how children are. They're naturally explorative by nature, so they're going to want to explore it. So make sure if you have a kid and they're coming on this road, make sure there's somebody walking with them. All right? So guys, I'm going to allow you to view the sinkhole for one final time before I go. One of the residents was brave enough to go closer than I would to the sinkhole, and you guys can see, you can see the bottom, so you have an idea how deep it is. So that's where we're gonna leave it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me and thank you for making it Shanzan Zen Jamaican vibes. Remember, walk good and make good duppy walk with you.